Hello, English Lit 204. I'm Blaine Ferguson again, and coming to you with my second video blog. The video blog prompt asked me to make 5 questions for one of our authors and think about what answers she might give. And so the author I chose was Lydia Davis, the author who made this sort of criticism about television, and just get right to it. The first question I would say is, how do you feel about the positives of television, i.e., like the moments made possible to see because of television? There's a lot of iconic historical moments that a lot of people would have missed out on and never gotten to see without television, and how it's kind of brought the world closer together in very famous moments like that. Like off the top of the head, Kennedy assassination, Man on the Moon, again, made possible with television. And so what she would think about, the positives, maybe, just try to see what she thinks of the other side. The second question would be, do you think that there is any art in television? Because I am a fan of television. I watch quite a bit of shows, not as much as Dylan, but I do watch quite a bit of shows. And I feel like there are some shows that have some art in them, and they're beautifully made. The cinematography in them can be fantastic. The storylines are almost unpredictable in some of them, and so I feel like it's not always the same repeating stuff that she maybe is criticizing it to be. That there are shows out there, dramas, comedies that actually do have some sort of art in them, and I feel like I would wonder what she would maybe answer to that, and maybe she actually watches television, and what shows she watches, and see what she thinks about that. 3, are there no educational benefits to television? I think we all grew up, I grew up watching Magic School Bus, and that got me interested into science, and I watched Sesame Street, and I feel like, there are some programs on there for especially kids that can teach stuff, teach morals, and be a helpful tool of education, and not just a platform for the local news to run the same cycle of news over and over. The fourth question is the repetition in the story that she uses, because the story does seem kind of like repeat itself a lot, or just be kind of like cyclical, I guess. Does that was she meaning to represent the repetition that she views in television? And so I feel like that would be kind of an obvious one. I think I get it, but maybe she was just using it because it sounded good, or I'm sure that's why she wrote it like that. But to kind of ask about that and see what the main goal was for there. Sorry, I keep on looking over here. That's where my questions are. I wrote them down. And then my last question is, can't some of the same criticism that she makes be made for novels, movies, and other forms of media, and not just television? Because, I feel like a lot of the things she say, like the how we don't want to have the mundane, we want to escape reality and don't want to see the mundane parts of life, like the like the routine stuff, and we just want to skip to the good parts in life. And I feel like even books do that too, and short stories do that, I feel like, or have to do that sometimes. So I would kind of ask her about that and see why she picked on television so much. I'm interested to see why she chose television and not movies or the media in general, and or books. So I would kind of get her interest and see into that. And I feel like she would give I feel like she would give as good of an argument as any. And I'd be interested to see what she had to say. So those are my 5 questions. This is my video blog for Module 2. See you guys in class.